Leo, how are you? Happy New Year. We're doing a heart-to-heart reading. It's a heart-shaped spread that I created for Lionsgate. So it was for Leo season. I've done it 2 years in a row, but I wanted to start the year with some love or a love message, and I really felt I should bring the spread. We'll do it early in the year. I will do it for Lionsgate again, but here we are. So quickly, it's one oracle card as the inner tip, and that's combined energy for the two, you and someone else, right? Then it's 7 tarot cards on each side placed in a heart. So left hand side is you, the other side is them, and the bottom tip is another combined energy. I will pull all of the cards first before I start reading. Please be patient. So 2 cards fell, they didn't turn, but if they fell, I will keep them, even if there's 2. We have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And you also have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay. Let's draw the tarot. Thank you for your patience for the setup for while I get all the cards. I appreciate. Okay. I will tell you all the cards, don't worry. I need to get set up. And then the bottom tip with a tarot deck, a different one. Okay, there's a card that flipped. The Chariot. That's gorgeous energy. Okay, so I have what I need. Give me a second. I start with you always. Okay, your cards are the Judgment in reverse, the King of Pentacles, the Hangman in reverse, the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Page of Cups. Well, I mean, you are like the crazy kingpin, like big time, huge boss energy. You call the shots, you're the one in charge, you're the go-to person, you're the one handling money, you're the one making money, you're the one with the vision. You're also the inflexible one, hence why religious factors came up. There's something about the fact that like you like things a certain way, right? And it comes from partly your upbringing, of course, your education, etc. But also how you've settled into your ways, right? Basically set yourself in a groove and are hard to budge when it comes to, you know, I was gonna say like evolve, but I really, please, I'm not being disrespectful. What I'm trying to say here is about growing, but also opening yourself up to, like, you know, what life has to offer that is different from what you've known before, places you've never been, different people, right, with different mindsets and things like that. So that feels really important in terms of a possible change for the better, I guess, in love particularly, right? But in life in general as well. In terms of like the richness, the quality of experiences, the various experiences that you'll eventually encounter, and the new things you'll discover, and the way you look at them as well, right? Because I feel you have a particular way of looking at things that's very unique to you. It comes from your creative talent, for one, for sure, but it's also because of who you are. So there's a particular lens with which you see the world that I feel is a great thing to share. And so the more you grow, evolve, the more interesting. I know some people hate that word being overused, but the more what you have to show others through your eyes, if you want, whether you create that through, I don't know, film, writing, acting, God knows, it doesn't have to be liberal arts, it could be even business, right? But there's something that you do that you see, and the way you are able to convey it. But I really want to stress that it comes in images as well. That's super important. There's something about the visual that is of utmost importance. Utmost importance. I'm going to say it again. Utmost importance. That's how important it is. So those particular images are like, first of all, they're unique, of course, because they come from you, but the more you grow, the more beautiful they become. And the more they touch people, and the more they touch even more people. Okay, enough about that, but it was so important to say. So you have cards of not wanting to do something again. You're done waiting. Either you or someone else feels like you want to squeeze out of something, right? So you're not comfortable anymore within a particular, I want to say, relationship. I guess it's with this person, we'll see. But maybe no, maybe it has to do with something else more general to you, but you would know. And yet, you're still with the Page of Cups, you're still, there's a beautiful word in French, is avenant. Avenant means like someone that it's easy to go forward towards, right? That really it's easy to relate to, but it's also someone that anticipates a lot the needs of others, so they're very like proactive. So you have this quality. It's really beautiful. Yet it's like you really wish to avoid something clearly. You could decide to avoid, I mean, it's squeezed between waiting with the hangman in reverse and being unhappy. So maybe it's a state of mind that you're wanting to squeeze out of, escape from, basically this sort of, how do you call, like, in French we say étau. Étau is like those things that you, like two metal pieces that you can actually squeeze closer together so that you hold something in place like really, really tight. So almost like a choker kind of, but it's really a tool, right? So, but it's the idea that the two walls, they close in, so it's the idea also that you can't get out, because once you're stuck, it's really hard to get out. So this is what it feels like. It's like you trying to get out of a, either it's a state of mind or it's something that you dislike. It could be these, all of these binding religious factors, all of these basically ideas that were conditionings that were imposed on you that really are not truly what your essence is, right? And maybe you feel this greatly, that you feel that it doesn't correspond to who you are or who you are becoming. Because I really feel that you open yourself up to love specifically, and that you probably are encountering someone that is blowing your mind in a good way, right? Like, that it's really nice for you to have different perspectives, to have like different viewpoints, opinions, just someone to talk to and really like go in depth about different subjects that you like, or even your art or your work, your money-making machine, right? Because you are a money-making machine with this King of Pentacles energy. So let's look at this other person's side. So they have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Five of Wands in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, so what's really incredible is that whoever this person is, first and foremost, they have a particular, they have a specific type of interaction with you that is concentrated, and for which their expertise meets your expertise in business. So that's super important in terms of what you're sharing and what I was describing about those kind of discussions that blow your mind and the things that make you see a different. That's my cat scratching, wanting to come in, but I will finish the video. And I lost my thoughts. Sorry about that. I think I was done, but still. Yes. So they have something to teach you. You have something to teach them. But there is a beautiful collaboration here. It's very clear. I don't think it's about love, believe it or not. Although it does speak of a new love coming into your life. There's not many love cards on either side, actually. So maybe you can consider this as, yes, new love, because it's a new person entering your life. But I'm tempted to tell you that the first common denominator might actually sit elsewhere in the relationship, right? In terms of maybe partnering, really. First and foremost, maybe there'll be love between you afterward. Maybe it is a love relationship, but it has a huge partnership aspect to it. But the main energy is about how this person is breaking open your the conditioning, any rigid thoughts or patterns, whatever they may be, preconceived notions, all of that. They're really going to explode that for you. And I say explode because there is like this idea of like the 5, right? When you open your hand like that, it's 5, of course. We have 5 fingers, but it's this energy, right? So this person comes in with very, very slow energy. Also, they also come in with, it's a really strange one because, let me show you, it's a crazy sequence. All these cards, you know, they make you think that, okay, this is really not a good person for me, right? Like at a glance, if you know a little bit of tarot, if you're not such a newbie or newly acquainted to tarot, I'm sure you have your own knowledge of the cards. You probably have at least an inkling of an idea of what you were feeling yourself on this. So the person would be like almost disinterested in you in terms of a love relationship. You know, you would feel like you have hit a wall and or a dead end with this person, that it's not really gonna go anywhere. You feel this person is somewhat jaded, or they have a side to them that you are not understanding in terms of how they appear to the outside world. Sometimes they might contradict either like on a visual level, like aesthetically, sometimes contradict how you know them to be, or vice versa. There's something about them that doesn't necessarily jive, and it's the slippery energy that you're feeling when you interact with this person. But it's not a huge negative because, I mean, you could decide to rule them out as truly negative. I mean, that's your choice, of course. I think it's more of a misconception because I feel this person is actually pretty well balanced, pretty well rounded. And rounded because 3 for me is always the circle. But I think ultimately, because of how the cards are falling, and because we have the religious factors oracle card here, this misconception that you're seeing, because I think it's a reality that there's really like something going on between what you perceive versus what you see, and the way whatever you're associating with whatever you're perceiving and seeing. That's really important here. That comes through loud and clear. But some of that might be due to their, I guess, their mindset, their beliefs, their values, which are so different than yours, like totally opposite from yours, I think. So much so that I think it's really even difficult to relate on a love level, like lovingly. I think you feel that this is not right for you. I really think so. I think you don't think it's the right fit because it's just too different, too new, too out there for you, or doesn't fit in with your own values, right? With your own view of the world. But you do have this opening. You have the possibility. You have it. And you have this, the Chariot, right? So when I see the Chariot, for me, it's the energy of Sagittarius. Although this is a Cancerian card, I know that. But because it's a traveling card. So it's going on adventures. It's being open to foreign cultures, foreign beliefs and values and habits and customs and all of that, the food, everything. And so maybe this person has traveled more exhaustively than you. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that it's just physical travel. It's just the upbringing. Maybe it's just something about it is just so different, culturally different probably as well. And you experience it as a huge clash. Although there's like something there for you. There's something that they bring in that is extremely valuable to your business, to your way of being, and ultimately to this beautiful gift that I was describing for like the longest time at the beginning about the images that you create, the way that you see the world, the way that you speak about what you see has no match ever. Like no one does it like you. So, but they bring in something for you that makes it even just, I don't know, more beautiful. I was going to say interesting, but I know it's not about being interesting. It's just, it just transforms. It just gets to the next level about it. They have particular ideas and particular skill sets that can help you, that it's not about doing the work for you. It's about just either it's advice or it's just brainstorming. Like it could be conversations. It could be just, working for you. It could be many things or only one of these things. It doesn't matter. But there's a particular interaction with this person that creates something. And the new love piece, I mean, maybe it is a love partner, romantic potential partner. I don't know, because it's, besides this card, it's really not obvious. And not, well, to say actually, it's just not there. Not really. And lastly, just I want to finish on the Chariot, because the Chariot is also success, right? But it's also you traveling. So you travel I can't say it, métaphoriquement, or physically, or both, right? It's just like all of this traveling is you encountering foreign cultures, new ways of seeing, being, believing, understanding. All of that is super precious, invaluable, truly. So maybe it leads to love, but in a different, with a different person. Maybe it leads to love of something instead of someone, right? Maybe like a new interest. I mean, we could see it different ways. I'm just saying these things to really open the reading and see if there's any resonance for any of you in that particular way of seeing that this reading is not so much about love anymore, right? So I'm just giving you avenues here. Anyways, that's what I had for you. That's what I have for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you greatly. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. Good night. I'll see you soon. Bye.